With breaking news, a woman kidnapped, beaten, held for days, then dumped alive in the desert.
CBS 2's Jeff Nguyen is in downtown L.A., where he just got some new information on the suspects. Jeff?
And detectives are telling us that this victim was left for dead in the cold after she was beaten and raped for days. Now, to give you some context, let's go ahead and put up this map because we have a lot of grounds to cover. We're talking about 100 miles in distance because what happened was the victim was spotted and rescued Wednesday outside the north gate of Edwards Air Force Base. She was then taken to a hospital, treated, and she has since been released. Now, 2 people have been arrested and they are being held in this case. They are 54-year-old Stanley Lawton and his 22-year-old daughter, Shania Lawton. The LA County District Attorney's Office say that they are charged with 7 felony counts, including kidnapping to commit robbery, attempted murder, and forcible rape. The LA County Sheriff's Department says that the victim, who's in her 40s, was abducted at gunpoint in Las Vegas before Halloween.
That victim is then transported across state lines, held in a room, in a house inside of a room for at least a week. We don't know what kind of conditions she was held in. And then at some point she was sexually assaulted and then left for dead.
So both suspects are scheduled to be arraigned on Tuesday. At that point, the judge will likely work out their bail amount. We are told that the suspects and the victim knew each other, but right now the motive of this case is being investigated. We're live in downtown LA. Jeff Nguyen, CBS 2 News.
Bizarre.
A Las Vegas woman rescued from the Antelope Valley desert where she was left to die by a pair of kidnappers. Now, those kidnappers, allegedly a father and daughter team of thieves. Our I-team broke the story this afternoon, and investigative reporter Eric Leonard joins us live from our newsroom with the very latest on this. Eric.
Well, Michael, detectives tell us this woman from Las Vegas is lucky to be alive. They say she was beaten unconscious, then had her mouth, nose, and head wrapped in duct tape to try to suffocate her. Then she was left along a remote road north of Palmdale. The woman was found wandering in the desert near one of the entrances to Edwards Air Force Base early Wednesday morning. She'd apparently walked for hours after freeing herself from the duct tape bindings. Air Force police called paramedics, and the woman was taken to a hospital. The story she told LA County Sheriff's Department detectives was chilling. She said she was at a business in Las Vegas last Friday when she was kidnapped, forced into her own luxury car, and ordered to begin withdrawing money from her bank accounts. She was tied up, beaten, and sexually assaulted, then forced into a car and driven into California. Then, once in Palmdale, she was held at a house, beaten again, and forced to withdraw more money. On Tuesday, she was bound with tape over her face and left on a remote road. Now, just in the last few hours, LA County prosecutors tell us they filed multiple felony counts against the alleged kidnappers, a father and daughter with ties to Southern California, but who were most recently living in Las Vegas. The father was ordered held on more than $4 million bail. The daughter more than $3 million. They'll be back in court next week to enter pleas to those charges. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Eric.